With that, let's head up to Nashville for the Titans home opener. On the call, here are Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Just off the east bank of the Cumberland River and across the water from the Tennessee State Capitol building, there's a look at Nissan Stadium in Nashville. The whole of downtown Nashville likely still reverberating with the sounds of the Titans taking the field a moment ago. They're ready for football as their Titans are set to match up with the Indianapolis Colts. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, we take a look at this Titan Ball Club entering play. They come in off a good win on the road, and now they hit the home opener at 1-0. Meanwhile, for the visiting Colts, they come off a good win in the opener on the road, and they get a second road game here.
Yeah, the schedule makers didn't really do them any favors, but if they can win here and get to 2-0 on the road, they could be well set up for the rest of the year.
Down, 8, read. Recon, 132 fighter. Hey, echo. Hey, rock it, rock it. 58. Right. Hey, we gotta get to the ball. Go.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Picked off by the rookie from Temple, Rock Ya-Sin. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard.
Here we go, set. It's 90, Wolf.
Back to you. I'm going back to you.
Sit up. Ready, ready.
Now a first-time 1,000-yard rusher from a season ago, it's Derrick Henry. Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5. The numbers on the ground for Henry last week. 17 carries, 68 yards.
And partner, I thought it was a lot of fun for us to be able to sit in on their film session with the offensive line. We saw how they blocked it up last week to pretty good success, and we see what their game plan is for this week. They expect that defensive front to be someone they can move.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. And as a first-rounder, a lot of eyes on him, a lot of expectation.
And he has to play well in his rookie year. Those days of coddling guys and bringing them along slowly, those days are long gone. When you're drafted in the first round, they expect you to play right away, and the community's eyes and fan base, they'll be on you the entire way.
And you take a look at this draft class from a season ago, really it grades out as a pretty darn good class.
So you have to give a lot of credit to the entire scouting organization. General manager, personnel department, college scouts, all came together. They evaluated it very well and got a nice payoff.
Back to throw here. He gets it to Brown, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play. Great change up there on the route and got that inside release, made it a successful pitch and catch.
But the first thing you want to do...
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Jabal sheared. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
Strip the ball. Strip that ball.
They're going to look to throw. And this one caught by Delaney Walker. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. They'll look to throw here. Got him in. It's Brown. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. 3rd down turns to 1st with that 5-yard pickup. This quarterback now 5 for 5 on the drive. He's responded after the interception. It's 1st and 10. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Margus Hunt able to take him down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Hey, Haywood! Get it!
2nd and 10. Escaping the pressure right. It's caught by Davis. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. That's a first down pickup for Tennessee on a gain of 10.
60 yards. General West.
A first down carry for Henry. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. So that'll get him the first down as they get 9 yards out of that quick slant. They'll set up a throw. Open man is Davis. He's got it for the Tennessee touchdown. Corey Davis, his first touchdown here of the new campaign, as his guys are on the board here in this.
Ready? 10-2 stop.
50. Danny.
Be careful.
They'll get that one out quickly to Brown. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a first down. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
Jamal Sheard on the stop.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest, you can draft the most athletic guys, but if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, had his hands on it for a second. A little bit of tough catch, though, falls incomplete. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a first down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
That's what I do.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Completes it to Davis. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago. We're still in the... It's a first down.
Go! Pilot, 64, read. 8, read.
A draw play here, Lewis. And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up second down. They run with Lewis out of the gun. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play, stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Pull it together.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. A.J. Brown. with his first career NFL touchdown as they are an extra.
Ready! 22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber. Hey, Alpha. Ready?
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Here we go.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
I'm coming. 58, right up.
Hey, exit.
Mike, 58, right there.
Right.
Touchdown, defense. And 58 is a Mike.
Hit it.
He'll look to throw. This will be caught by Brown. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. First down now, but the clock continues to move. They go play action here on first down. It's caught. Humphries. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. The end result, 21 yards.
Come on, set. 60 outlaw. We own it. Hey, Charlotte. Dude.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Delaney Walker. His 3rd touchdown now on the year, as his guys have now moved out in front. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel...
Set. 15 line. 15 line. Ready, go.
Mike, 50.
Let's go.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Tennessee getting the first down on a big play of 18 yards. Henry relishing the chance to be the Titans' lead dog. He's in the backfield again on 1st and 10. A throw over the middle taken in. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't
Yeah, when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, they like his work ethic. This guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
And he won't get back to the line of scrimmage this time either, as they stop him behind the line once more.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But it looks like they're ready to go.
First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through picking up the first.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
Well, they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Let's go. And logo.
Mike, 58, right there. Oh, yeah.
Get it.
Here we go again.
Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That was a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. That's sacked by the DN, Danico Autry. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
Set, ready? 70, Indy.
Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
Hit it.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll get this one complete to Davis. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Derrick Henry. And he'll get this one across the 20, but only up to about the 21. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
That's it. Big hit.
Down. 18 Gator.
Now back to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
He's going to go for a big play downfield. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Go, go.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. He finds Humphreys. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Back to throw. He gets it to Humphreys. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. They'll set up to throw. Sets up the screen to Lewis. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. Trailing in the 4th, this close of a game, that's a penalty you just can't afford.
It's an absolute killer, and it's one that drives coaches and teammates insane.
And now it's 1st and 10, a big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. And he's taken to the ground, but he was pulled down by the face mask. Here come the flags, and I believe this is going to be a 1st down. Boy, tight game like this, 4th quarter, personal foul penalties, a no-no.
Yeah, we know the emotions are running high. The tensions are the same. Who can control them best could ultimately win it.
He'll look to throw. He's got Lewis. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6.
So finally, at this stage of the game, he lets his legs carry him for a big-time 1st down. But I think this is all set up by his eyes throughout the game. He's been taking it all in as he's watched this thing unfold. And finally, the eyes carried the legs and took him downfield.
You're right. His longest run of the game waited until the 4th quarter, and maybe that lulled the defense to sleep a little bit. Being chased out left. He'll try and run it. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
2nd and 1. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Titans are able to extend their lead.
Set. 60 outlaw. Come.
Let's go, B. Big series right here. We got to step
They begin with Henry. And an alley to run. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a 1st down. Well, that looked like an example of what you said back in the first half. A running back of his size can really wear down a defense. I think he's starting to do that.
I think you're exactly right. And know what else he's doing? He's inspiring the rest of his team because they see this starting to happen as well. So that means they're going to redouble their efforts to help him out. Extra blocking, getting downfield, helping him out.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run with Henry. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. What a boost for this offense that he can throw in a run like that after the success that he's had throwing the football.
I love that, being able to mix in something a little bit different just when you're starting to think that's all you're going to see. He changed it up, flipped the script on him, and boy, did it work to his offense's benefit.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. That one looks like he'll throw here. He'll buy some time right. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Pierre Desir able to get a hand in and make that play. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line.
You gonna see me in your nightmare, son. You gonna see me in your nightmare.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry. So he got free of 1 tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Lewis. And his bid for the 1st down coming up short as he's tackled at the 25. Now the Colts will use their 3rd.
Down. 10-2 stop. 6-6. Pull it high. Hey, Haywood. Get it.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. They will find Davis. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The Titans going to use the 1st of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game.
Hey, Foxtrot, Foxtrot.
58 to Mike, 58.
Go.
Back to throw here. Pass caught left side by Humphries. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Now they get the time. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you were wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for Tennessee, it's a win here in their home opener as they move to 2-0. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Meanwhile, for Indianapolis, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.